I will now demonstrate a posterior to anterior and anterior to posterior mobilization at the radiocarpal joint. We'll start off by stabilizing the distal radius and applying in our web space the proximal row of carpals. As we stabilize the distal radius, we will apply a posterior to anterior force through the proximal row of carpals. This is a great technique to facilitate extension at the wrist. You can continue on by then stabilizing the proximal row of carpals and mobilizing the distal row of carpals. To do an anterior to posterior technique, we will ask the patient to supinate their arm. Again, we will stabilize the distal radius and apply in our web space the proximal row of carpals, and now we will go from an anterior to posterior mobilization. This will help to facilitate flexion at the wrist. Again, you can then stabilize the proximal row of carpals and mobilize the distal row of carpals.